Welcome to the Poetry Corner. This is the Poetry Corner. Let's get some better lighting for the Poetry Corner. Best lighting we're gonna get, baby. So let's get some housekeeping done and first break down some poetic devices that are used in this masterpiece of a song. So right off the bat, there's a use of metaphor. So right off the bat, there is a use of metaphor, which is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. This would be, and of course, the second line of the song being, "I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed," right? This is meaning that he isn't the smartest person. Clear-cut metaphor. Another device used is, of course, personification. Another great example is personification, which is applying human-like attributes or characteristics to non-human object. This being in line 5, your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. Now, heads are just this. Heads can't get dumb. Brains, people can get dumb, heads cannot get dumb. This is therefore personifying somebody's head. Pretty simple. Next up, a beloved poetic scheme, rhyme. Rhyme is all throughout this song. We have some slant rhyme right off the bat. Somebody once told me, right, with body and told me being kind of a slant rhyme. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb. We have some internal rhyme. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Dumb and thumb. Internal rhyme. Boom. In the pre-chorus, there is some classic end rhyme. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb, right? That's a little bit of slant M rhyme there with fun and dumb, right? So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow, right? So this is using the standard A, B, A, B, A, B, A, A, B, B. This is using the standard AA, BB, CC, DD form of rhyme, right? Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. So not quite thing. And you're not. In the chorus, of course, some more classic end rhyme. and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Gold and mold, classic end rhyme. In verse 2 is just filled with end rhyme. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're buckled up now, wait till you get older. But the meteor men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate's getting pretty thin, the water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, so how about yours? That's the way I like it, I never get bored. End rhyme all over verse 2. Into the chorus, rhyme is all over the place in this whole song. Verse 3, somebody was asked if I could spare some change for gas. I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. Write some more internal rhyme. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. There's no rhyme. No rhyme there. There's also some repetition in this poem that really holds it all together, right? For example, in the pre-chorus, the line, so much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? Both repetition of so much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? It has a nice little bounce to it. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets, right? It kind of breaks up the pace a bit, you know. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You get me? You get my flow? I get the flow. And that's just a little bit, just a pinch of the... So there's a good scattering of the poetic devices used in this song. There's also plenty of symbols in this song, such as all that glitter is gold, right? Symbols such as all that glitters is gold, right? Easy to see. You could argue that there's imagery throughout this whole song. For example, in verse 3, somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Right? You can just see yourself at the gas station here. A guy asking you for some spare change. It's just imagery. All over the place. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm using this as I'm using this phone stand. Alright. Here's my little setup here. I'm very professional.